What's going on? Welcome back, guys. Welcome back for another episode. I'm gonna try to cook some wild duck today. Never done it. I heard a lot of people say it's good, a lot of people say it ain't. I have no idea. I've never had it. I'm gonna try to cook it. I've had it marinating for about 5 hours now, just over 5 hours. It looks good right now. It's a mixture of red wine vinegar, Dale's steak seasoning or steak marinade, chopped up garlic, olive oil, some red pepper flakes, some black pepper, and some liquid smoke. Put some liquid smoke in there too. Anyways, I'm gonna get to it. I'm trying to explain to you the best that I can how to cook duck. Honestly, I don't even know what it's gonna taste like, so we're just gonna have to roll with it and hope for the best, I guess. So here's what you'll need: bacon, cream cheese, jalapenos, toothpicks because you forget to buy skewers, seasonings of choice. I have some Everglades heat, black pepper, Cajun, and paprika, and you mix it all together, you get good duck, hopefully. It's gonna be kind of difficult doing this. I ain't got nobody to help me film, so y'all gonna have to bear with me. First thing, get your cream cheese right. Now, I've left this cream cheese out for a little while to let it kind of warm up. It just makes it a little easier to work. Get you about a tablespoon of paprika, a tablespoon of Cajun. Once you got all that in there, just mix it up. Alright, now that's mixed up, just put it away. Put it to the side, don't really need that right now. Now, they look good. They smell good too. Even if it don't taste good, at least it'll smell good. Alright, prep time. Get your jalapenos right. And there you go, you gotta cut up jalapenos. Now watch this. Boom! Look at all them freaking peppers. It's magic. And what you wanna do here is you wanna half cook your bacon. You don't wanna cook it all the way, you just wanna cook it a little bit. That way, when you make your wrap and you go to cook it, you don't overcook the duck while you're trying to wait for the bacon to cook. Go ahead and cook your bacon about halfway to how you like it. It might save you duck meat later on. Once you got all your bacon cooked, or half cooked, just set it to the side. Be careful, but pour some of that bacon grease out. I'm gonna leave some of it because I'm gonna sear the duck breast in it. Now, next step, once your bacon's done, take them delicious little thingies right there and sear them. I'm gonna get your pan good and hot. My pan's good and hot, you know, since it's smoking. Take your duck, throw it up there. I told you I wanted it hot. Well, it's hot. Get your duck up there. Smoke it! Get your duck up there and get it seared to on both sides. Flip them over, get the other side. Oh, it really smells good. They're seared and everything. Now I'm just going to cut them in half. Don't press down on your meat either. Just let the knife do the work. You don't want to push all the juice and everything out of it. You see how that's got a real nice sear to it? Come on, camera, focus. Focus! Might be kind of hard to see. It's a little dark in here, but you see how it's got a nice ring around it? Nice and dark in the middle. It's almost that's a perfect sear. Alright, here comes the fun part. Bacon. I'm gonna take one piece right there. Put a little cream cheese on it. Take my duck, put right on top of it. And just wrap it around. Get your toothpicks. And bam. And there you go, you got one duck popper. It ain't perfect, but you know, it's still gonna taste the same. I'm gonna go ahead and get the rest of these done, and then I'll get back to you in a second. Alright, I got that all done. Now what I did do, but I didn't show on camera, is before I wrapped everything up, I took black pepper and Everglades heat. This is some good stuff, especially on, well, really anything, but it's really good on fish. That right there is what you left. They look good to me. I did have to rearrange the toothpicks because I kind of thought about it. I was like, well, how am I gonna cook them if the toothpicks in the way? So instead of going through the top and bottom, I kind of wrapped the bacon around and did it through the side. So now let's get to cooking. I got my pan at about a medium heat. It's not too hot. And they look pretty good. I'm just let them cook. I don't know, maybe I'll go at a minute at a time. See what happens from there. I'll let you know. So what I did was, I ended up just cooking them 2 minutes on each side. I figured that'd be pretty good because, you know, like I said, you don't want to overcook it. So that's what I tried not to do. Figured 2 minutes on each side would be pretty good, and it actually turned out to be perfect. I had one of them fall apart. I haven't cooked, I got 5 of them over here still cooking. I wanted to cook a few of them first. But look at this. Look at this. For the first time, this is the one that fell apart. For the first time ever cooking it, I think that's pretty good. You know, it's got some nice, still pretty rare, but it's not too rare. And yeah, I've already cut a piece off and ate it, and it was super tender and tasted really good just by itself. So I know that with the jalapenos and the cream cheese, oh, that's really close. Anyway, with the jalapenos, cream cheese, and the bacon, it's gonna be good. I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of them, and I'll get back to you. Alright, well, I finished them. They're all right here. And they smell pretty dang good, I ain't gonna lie. And I did eat that other one. I took it, rewrapped and everything, ate it. It was pretty good. Things I would change. Honestly, not that much. 2 things really. I would either cut duck breast in maybe thirds and wrap it, or use an entire piece of bacon for half a breast. But other than that, I really wouldn't change anything. The marinade worked. It's very tender, it's very juicy, it doesn't taste gamey at all. It's really good. I mean, there's really nothing else I would do. The marinade was simply, it was 1 cup of red wine vinegar, 1 cup of Dale's marinade, which is basically soy sauce, so you can use that if you wanted. A few dashes of liquid smoke, 2 cloves of minced up garlic, and some red chili peppers and black powder. Put it all in a bag, and olive oil. Olive oil was also in there. It's about half a cup of olive oil, just whisked it in, and that adds a little bit of moisture and a little bit of fat to it, so that it's a little more juicy and it doesn't dry out. This duck's a very lean meat, so that's about it. I mean, I'm gonna go eat these things because they smell great, and I'm really hungry. I've eaten nothing all day. So if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, share. Like I said, bear with me. This is my, first of all, it's my 3rd video, and only my first time. 3rd video, first time cooking duck, okay? Bear with me. If you want to try it, do what I did. It may not look the best, it may not be perfect, it may not be the best way, but it's good as hell. Like, comment, subscribe, share, tell a friend. Later.